We love Moriocho.
Welcome, Homo sapiens of the planet Earth, to the 69th edition of Radio Dilemma, your local debating radio show where you solve your conflicts by channeling your inner peace. I am your host, Jenna Molina, ready to listen to your problems and give you the peaceful scenery to solve them. Today we have a very unique case to us citizens of California, a refreshing issue. Last episode we met Paul and Marina as they debated their inner conflicts within their marriage. But here with me today, we have two young men, ready to remember their past and reflect upon their actions. Two old souls who used to be inseparable friends, but due to past actions and conflicts, they have been separated. And now they wish to return to what was once a beautiful connection. Or do they? Somewhere in not America, in Afghanistan, really, the Hazaras say they are considered outsiders in their own country, and that's because they have been persecuted throughout history. A few hundred years ago, the king of the Pashtuns ordered all of the Shia to be killed, and that led to the death of tens of thousands of Hazaras. Now there's such a big rivalry between the Pashtuns and the Hazaras, which is a rivalry that my two guests here happen to share today. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Amir. I'm a Pashtun and I have lived most of my childhood under the care of my servants. After we moved to America, I was glad since I felt like I could run away from my past. I'm here today to resolve my past disputes with an old friend.
Nice to meet you, Amir. Next, we have...
And hello, my name is Hassan. I am Hazara and I have lived my life serving the Pashtuns. I have a wife and I have a kid. I live a good life. However, one of my past relationships plummeted, and so I'm here to solve it to feel at peace.
Wonderful. Nice to meet both of you. Now let's discuss your problems. And remember, inner peace.
The day everything crumbled was the day of the kite race. I had the kite with me, and Asif found me on my way back home. He took it as an opportunity to get back at what had happened when we were going up against him. I didn't think my life would change forever, but it did. You were my most treasured friend, Amir, and best companion to go on adventures. I saw you that day, more than Asif hurting me the way he did. I stuck by you and protected you. I thought it could all go back to the way it was if you just apologized, but you didn't, and I couldn't take it anymore. Instead of hurting you as well, I just left to escape the truth.
You should have come to me, told me what had happened and confessed.
Really? For once I felt like you should be the one to protect me, and you should have been the one, but you failed me as a friend.
You were Hazara, that's why
Was I only fooling myself this whole time then? Did it really matter? Was all those nights of reading me books and flying kites was something a Pashtun would do with a normal Hazara? I don't think so.
I am so sorry, but I'm going to have to stop you both right there. It is time for intermission. Let's meet today's sponsors. And don't forget to come back to Radio Dilemma. Do you feel depressed? Do you feel guilty? Is your mom pregnant?
Then come on down to the Old Town Road to buy the all-new Nissan Maxima, a perfect ride to cure your depression and get your mom pregnant again. Here are some satisfied customers.
Hello? Is this McDonald's?
The all-new Nissan Maxima.
This product is not available in America. Stay on the line, listen to it apply, and no, you're not related to McDonald's. Some commission apply, it's sold separately.
Haven't traveled in a while? Wanna go somewhere different? For this edition of Radio Dilemma, for a limited time only, get 60% off flights to Afghanistan. Might not be much, but you'll feel refreshed. Might be discriminated, but you'll feel unique. Enjoy the beautiful sceneries, and for this edition, only get a free hotel room with Hotel Drafago.
Free? No. Room service? No. Internet? Pretty bad. Pleasant flight? Possibly. Hotel? Trivago.
We love Moriocho.
Welcome back to Radio Dilemma, your local debating radio show where you resolve your conflicts by channeling your inner peace. We are back with our friends here, Amir and Hassan, trying to resolve their past and come to a friendly conclusion. Now, will you please continue your very peaceful argument in peace?
Look, Hassan, I didn't mean all of this to happen. To be frank, I'm a coward and it took me 26 years to even come to my terms with my guilt. I have been thinking about this for so much, and I don't think I have the right to say anything. However, I have grown and come to terms with my guilt thanks to my wife. Since you were a Hazara, I couldn't bring myself to call you a friend. Moving to America has taught me so much, and now I understand how foolish I was to treat you the way I did, and I completely disregarded your feelings. The truth is, you're my best friend, and I regret closing my eyes when you were in pain or running away from the truth. I even tried to frame you, and in the end, I lost you.
Even after all these years, I couldn't bring myself to think bad of you. I would rather die. I'm very happy that you came out yourself and helped me come to terms with my own shortcomings.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was an argument was solved with inner peace and logic, and everything came together peacefully. Thank you so much for joining me today in this edition of Radio Dilemma.
Thank you, Jana. I think we really needed this opportunity to move on after 26 years.
I should say as well that I could have never faced my problems if you didn't invite me here today, Hassan. Thank you as well to Jana for being supportive and giving us an opportunity to talk it out.
You are very welcome. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Radio Dilemma, your local debating radio show where you resolve your conflicts by channeling your inner peace. I'm your host, Jenna Molina. Join us next week where we meet Serena and Jessica as they figure out who left the chicken in the oven. Until next time, stay peaceful.